So it's there's nothing bad doing it. I could do this for the rest of my life. If I look like this at the age of 90, I'll do it.
Wait, hold
Yeah.
on. Wait. If you look like you do at age 90?
Yeah,
Is
if
that
I
what
look
you're
at if I look
Do you
like this
think-
at the age 90,
If she
I'll
could
still
do it
pop.
at
Do,
my
but do you
girls.
hold on? Do you think you'll look like you do now at
I
the age of
believe
90?
that I will look really young, like for a very long time.
At 90.
I'm just saying, hey, I don't know if
At 90.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying
that if she
I
could
think
do
that- yeah,
it,
that was-
you
that
know,
was-
like
No. But no.
exaggerating.
We can actually. Hold on. That is what she's saying, though. She is saying when she's 90, she's still gonna be.
If she could.
If what?
If she still could do it and she wants to do
She
it.
said
then
she
well.
could if she
Oh yeah.
wanted to.
I'm not saying that you can still do OF when you're 90. That's not what you're saying. That you will be still physically attractive to the
Yeah.
same degree now as when you're 90. Is that?
you can take that as whatever
It
you
depends
want.
on what you're into. I mean,
Yeah.
That's not the question, though. Do you think you'll be as physically attractive? I can't believe I'm asking this. At 90 than you are now.
Maybe. I don't know. Like I can't. I know I'm gonna be very youthful. You know what I mean?
You're gonna be youthful at 90.
Yeah. At 90, I'm still popping that pussy. You know?
There you go. Why not?
I think menopause is in the chat. So in my mind, and this is to me, it's an objective reality. I think guys hit their physical primes, of their highest levels of strength. They're what I think they probably when they were kind of the most attractive physically, not saying anything else. Probably around 28 to 31. That's kind of their prime range. I feel like women, it's probably 25 to 29. That's kind of their prime range. So if that is the case, then do you? If you're in your prime, and again, I know that that's a controversial topic, but if you're in what you consider and I'm just not talking about your value as a person, but your physical attractiveness, do you feel like doing OnlyFans? And this is a question not only OnlyFans girls. Do you feel like doing OnlyFans is a valuable use of your time while you're at this premier stage of your life?
Describe valuable
Yes.
though.
No, and again, that's why I tried to.
What is valuable? If
I'm
you're
talking about
working a
physical
job
attractiveness
or
only.
OnlyFans, and you're still making the same amount of money. What is the difference?
Wait,
Can I also say something? There's several other websites that makes exclusive content, right?
Well,
I can
okay.
name
kind of
fanfics,
a-
Playboy. There's a lot of
Yeah, no,
platforms,
I know,
you what
but-
mean?
I don't think he's
But he's
fixating.
saying-
I don't think he's
Yeah,
fixating on that.
I'm using OnlyFans as kind of just
I'm
an
just
all
saying,
cover topic.
Okay. I just wanted.
So what are
What was your
and you might have a
question?
question. I'll let you take over.
Yeah, I got it. And I had a couple questions. By the way, Pico Steins, I wanted to follow up on your chat because I did have a question related to that. But really quick, so okay. Do you think you'll be as attractive at 90 as you are now?
Nope.
I mean, I'm not gonna look like
She'll be
this.
as attractive, just
but
a little bit
I will
older.
Still be
Yeah, no,
like-
She'll be as
As
attractive.
attractive, just a little bit older.
Well, is that your answer?
Yeah.
Who knows?
That's-
Maybe she will.
Maybe
Like,
time
Exactly.
travel
you know,
exists.
what? How can we
She'll be
tell?
just as
Like,
attractive as
whatever.
This is okay.
Objective.
What about you? Will you be as attractive at 90 as you are now?
So the euphemism was if she said if
Yeah.
I was, then
She was
I
using it
would,
as an expression.
I'm gonna age.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna age.
I'm
And if someone
definitely-
likes me at that age, then yeah, I'll be attractive to them. Sure.
What about you?
If I make it to 90.
Literally.
Bender the Offender donated $200.
Thank you, man.
For the ladies on OnlyFans, the problem you face is that when you want to leave that industry, you'll come to find out that you have trapped yourself because of the amount money being made.
What?
I mean, there's definitely I think it's called lifestyle creep. When you start making a lot of money, your lifestyle tends to
But if-
change. You start spending a lot of money. Will you be more attractive now or when you're 90? I can't believe this is, okay, go ahead.
Or
Do you think you'll be more attractive now or at 90?
I feel like we can do this with a show of hands.
Yo, AB Check, thank you for the gifted 20 memberships. Please go ahead, answer the question.
Now?
Oh, that's the answer. Okay, what about you?
No brainer. No.
right now.
Now.
No.
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 Here, let me ask a more realistic question. Are you more physically attractive? Are you going to be more physically attractive now at whatever age you are, or in 10 years?
Well, it depends.
I will still be attractive no matter
No,
what
that's
age.
not the question. That's not the question. Are you more physically attractive now than you will be in 10 years?
But how can we know that?
Yes, physically attractive.
How can we know?
I'm gonna have to stick with my answer.
So you're 23. Are you more attractive now at 23 than you will be at 33?
We don't know what the future
Bro,
looks like.
Jennifer Lopez
I mean-
is like still very hot. I could name so many celebrities.
She's not
that-
as hot as she was
Age
probably
don't
20
define
years ago.
It's objective.
It's objective.
Everybody
There's-
has their own like.
I'm not saying
You
you,
know what I
can't.
mean?
There's, of course, there's attractive
Their own
women in their
taste.
30s and 40s. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, right now, are you? I would argue, like for example, most women who are 40, they were probably more physically attractive at 30, and they were.
Some of them got work done and they
Yeah,
I think that-
upgraded and they
well-
look amazing.
Done,
So I mean, it
Well,
just
speaking of
depends.
plastic surgery, I think that actually makes women less physically
And it's
attractive.
objective.
That's your
Absolutely.
opinion.
I don't
though.
think that's
I think
always
that's-
the case, but
That's
I mean,
your
especially
opinion.
when they're doing like a ton of filler in the face, that
Yeah.
kind of
Just
messes
depends. Again, it's
Sorry,
depends.
my fault.
Someone
You're good,
could
you're good.
think they're more attractive when they're 40
Yeah.
than they were whatever. It's just an opinion, and
It's not an opinion. It's just
it's an opinion.
biological fact.
Well, you're,
No,
well,
it's
you're
an
It's a
asking
biological fact.
if we're attractive now or in 10 years, and
but
it's like
attractiveness
impossible to see.
she
that.
could think she's pretty, and someone could think she's ugly.
Do you?
an
Okay, let me ask you some.
right.
Here, fine. Let's talk about objective things. Does your skin change over time? Do you start to get wrinkles over time?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you tend to do
But-
people typically tend to gain weight over time or lose weight over
Depends
time?
on
But
their-
how
Yes,
can
it
you put
depends,
that with
but generally
attractiveness?
speaking.
Because what if I'm skinny and then I gain weight? How does that make me less attractive?
Well, if you get obese, are you saying?
but it's
Yes.
okay.
Yes. Sorry,
That's not
sorry if this is
attractive to
triggering.
No,
yes,
it's not. But you get
obese
where I'm
people are.
coming from.
I
It's
think
like
it's
obesity
an
makes
rather
to
than-
most people.
So this, I
most
just want
people.
to jump in right quick. This is actually so, especially a lot of guys, and I know I'm not from the West Coast, so it might be different here. But where I'm from, a lot of guys always talk about how girls in like Eastern Europe and especially like in parts of Europe are like significantly more attractive than girls in America. And I think, you know, not to get political on this, it's one, we have 3 food ingredients that are in all of our foods that, like, I mean, you
Are
can
illegal.
eat I'm sure, especially if you spend a lot of time in Dubai, you can eat freaking hummus and pita
Dubai.
all day long.
Even
And-
McDonald's.
Yeah, or you can go to
Top
freaking
tier.
like Italy and eat your pizza
Yep.
every day, and you don't feel like you have a hangover the next day.
You don't gain
But
weight.
anyways, I think the biggest difference is that the women in like Eastern Europe or other parts of the countries are not just genetically more attractive. I genuinely think it's just a lot of us are like, even myself, 15 to 20 pounds
But when
overweight. And I think we need to.
Hold on just a
$200.
sec.
I think at 90 they'll be more attractive because at this point gene therapies will revolution
Thank
plastic
you.
surgery and fix the
Thank
car wreck
you.
these herpes-infested whores cause. I feel sorry for Brian.
It's all good.
That's crazy.
Talking about obesity, you objected to me saying that if a woman, like if somebody gains weight, this goes for both genders. If you're obese, I think most people are not attracted to people who are obese. Hot take, maybe.
Agree.
There's not like a percentage.
Speaking to the mic.
There's not like a percentage. It's not like
What do you-
you know who's gonna be attracted to who. You know what I mean? Because some people are attracted to older women. Some people are attracted to
Yeah, but
skinny
I'm
women,
talking
some
in
people-
generalities.
Okay, but
You don't. You're always trying to argue the
not.
exception. You are, because you're saying, well, there are some men. There's some men that are attracted to morbidly obese women. Sure, but if you ask most men, they're not attracted to morbidly
Okay.
obese women. And I would argue most women are not attracted to morbidly obese
I
men
agree.
either.
I agree. But I'm literally arguing the point that you asked. Do you think you will be more attractive in 10 years?
Okay,
That's
so we'll
what I
go
was
back to
saying.
that.
You
Did we
can't
go around the
really-
table? Will you be more attractive in 10 years? I forgot where we left off. Are you more attractive now, or will you be more attractive in 10 years?
I think we were on the table.
No, we did the 90. Go
I
ahead.
think we
Oh, in
stopped
10
at like
years,
her.
oh.
So
I
you-
think I'll be more attractive in 10 years just to
Yeah.
like upgrade myself.
Yeah.
Because I want to get like more stuff done to myself.
What do you mean more stuff done? What do you mean?
Just like more tattoos and stuff.
Do you think that'll make you more attractive?
to herself.
Yeah.
To myself?
Yes.
That's not. Do you
that's
guys
the
not
question.
understand the
No.
That was the
he's-
question.
That was the question. Do
It
you
was
think
the
you would
only
be more
Do you think-
attractive?
more attractive?
To who?
Are you guys really
Yeah.
that? Hello?
What?
Like, are you just gonna be attractive like the way you?
You're
present
more
yourself?
attractive to yourself. We're on a dating podcast, so I would hope that you guys can assume the context of that question is to the world
Yeah, but even the world might find her more attractive.
with more tattoos.
Yes, some
Do
people
you,
love tattoos.
I like
some
tattoos.
some I would argue
lot of people
I
like
would argue for men
But
like a
you're only
tattoo
1%
a
women.
heavily tattooed woman for most men that's not like it doesn't make a girl
Dr. Benabilis
more
donated
attractive.
$200.
That was
Hold
also
on.
one
The
point.
level of narcissistic delusion in these women tonight is off the
Ooh,
charts.
it's
I am reminded of the women v men strength discussion. Perhaps tonight is a good
we should
night
ask
for the
about
delusion
the strength.
calculator.
Yes, we're gonna ask. Oh my god, this pen
Oh, the
fucking
strength.
sucks. Here, thank you, man. Oh yeah, it's pretty delusional. So okay, on the tattoo thing, really quick. I would argue there are some men who I guess have a tattoo fetish or a kink or whatever. I would argue though, most men, your tattoos, no offense to you, are gonna either be neutral or it's gonna be a negative. Like no guys like I really wish my girlfriend had more tattoos.
No guys?
That's not true.
No guys?
Most.
Oh, okay.
See, you guys, okay, guys, you don't need to argue the exception all the time. Like, bro, okay, for example, it's not wrong for me to say humans are born with 10 fingers. That's not wrong for me to say. Are some people born with 11 fingers who have genetic anomalies? Yes. It's not erroneous for me to say that humans are born with 10 fingers as a general principle. So, yes, if you'd prefer, the vast majority of men are going to view tattoos as either like a negative or neutral at best. No guy's like, whoa, she's so heavily tatted. I'm more
said
into
no
her
guys again.
than I would have otherwise
Tattoos
been.
are hot.
No, this is how, see, here's the thing. Women often project what they're attracted to in men and think that men are attracted to that same trait
That's not the question
in women.
at all.
No, but women find tattoos on guys attractive.
Asking
The
women's
reverse.
opinions, though. So we're gonna give women's opinions.
Right, but it's the same thing with like when y'all make a lot of money, you think, oh, guys are going to be more into me because I'm a boss babe and I make money.
Not
No,
necessarily.
Not
you guys are
necessarily.
projecting. You guys are projecting what you're attracted to in men, but the reality is there's not symmetry in what we're attracted to.
You're picking at a generalization,
Yeah, like,
so nobody's arguing
only a
anything
small
really. She thinks
percentage
tattoos
of
are
women.
sexy, and I agree.
Yeah.
That's cool, but
I was just
I asked
saying,
if you're
like-
going to be more attractive in 10 years, and you said you'll be more attractive in 10 years because you'll have more tattoos.
That was one
Upgrade
point she
myself.
made.
She said
Like-
that was one point.
That's not,
feel like
but
it's half
from a
and
guy,
half.
from most guys' eyes,
Somehow with, like,
do you
features,
think you're gonna like?
Like-
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. When it comes to getting laid, do you think that if you got more tattoos, that's gonna help you get dick or get a boyfriend?
I'm
Do you
curious
genuinely
what
think that that would help?
Madison,
I-
I'm curious
I'll
on
hop
what
it
you
on
think.
I feel
this
like
because-
it's. I feel like it's personal preference.
No,
Yeah, so
I'm
I-
curious on what you
exactly.
think.
Yeah, so I'll
where
hop
we're
in
all
on what
going with
exactly what
this.
he
Let's
just
hear
said.
another
is
man's
when you were
perspective.
saying if you think it'll help you get laid, I do think that if you were covered in tattoos, it would help you have sex every single night way faster. I think it would detract significantly because, in my opinion, women decide who they have sex with, men decide who they marry. I genuinely believe that if you're covered in tattoos, and it's
A
with
woman chooses
And
who
again,
she has
I
sex
just want to
with.
make one general point because I do this for a living. So if we want to have a Lincoln Douglas debate and start ripping each other apart on precision in your language, I will have so much fun. This is what I do.
Yep.
Just I eat
Seriously.
it up. But let's just not be intellectually dishonest. And let's assume that the other person will fill in gaps.
Yeah.
Like if someone's drunk texting you, like they spelled tonight with like an R somewhere in it, be like, okay, well that's fine. I know what you're saying. But anyways, I think that if you're covered in tattoos, and I don't think you're covered. I mean, like I think if you were like covered a lot more tattoos, because like, I think dainty tattoos on women can be cute. But like when a girl has to have like their entire hip done, I'm like, oh, not for me. And I think that's the majority of guys. But again, like I said, I think if you're covered in tattoos, it would help you get laid every night by just low quality men and just kind of guys who are betas. But if you're looking for a husband, I think the guys that you would be attracted to, I think it's going to make it significantly more difficult
Yeah,
for you.
but can we go back to the main question though?
Yeah,
It's
hit me.
like, is she gonna be less attractive?
I think she will
Yes.
be. I genuinely believe that. Like, so for specifically for this young lady, I think she'll be more attractive in 10 years. Because, like I said, that's kind of you'll be in your prime at 29.
Yeah, that's
No,
what
no,
I'm
no, no,
saying.
no,
Like,
no.
she's 19. So she
Yeah,
has
I
time.
disagree with you respectfully, but
Okay,
okay.
but you
That's all.
disagree. It's
He
an
just
opinion.
disagrees.
He agrees.
That's fine.
That's his
That's-
opinion. That's
sure.
what I'm saying.
That's what I was like. That's
But
why, like,
one more thing: if you're covered in tattoos and you've had sex with like 50
Disagree.
guys, I'm significantly less attracted. to you.
If you didn't know her and you just saw her, like, you didn't even talk to her,
And
would
she's
you?
covered in tattoos.
No.
covered in tattoos.
Okay, here, let's move on. Go ahead.
Oh, hang on. Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll do
my
it.
bad.
I think I will be very attractive. More attractive, I'm not sure. Probably.
Okay, the question is, I'm not saying like in 10 years they're not going to be attractive. That's not the question. Are you more attractive now than you will be in 10 years?
Probably not.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna say yes. In 10 years, but I would also say, like, let's say someone told me I can give you a pill and then you can look how you look right now. So I'm 26. In 10 years I'll be 36. I would say yes. I would rather look 26. So I think where I am right now, yes, I'm the most attractive. In 10 years I'm not gonna be as attractive.
Wait, I'm so confused because you said in 10 years you will be more attractive.
No, sorry. I meant like I'm more attractive now than I will be.
Okay.
Yeah, in
Sure.
10
What about you?
years.
Yeah, I agree. I'm more attractive now than probably in 10 years.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna be more attractive in 10 years, but that's only because I have braces on my teeth and shit like that. So
Well,
I feel like
You have time to develop.
Okay, how about
Yeah.
this? Let's say you take your
19.
braces off today. You today without braces versus you in 10 years without braces.
well, then me in 10 years because I would get braces and I would fix my teeth.
No,
Wait,
But I feel
what?
like people like braces
Your
though.
teeth
They're-
I think what she was saying is if she took them off right now, the braces wouldn't have done their work.
Yeah.
braces
Yeah.
isn't a bad thing.
So I
I
think
mean, yeah, they're not a bad thing, but I feel
But she's
like,
just saying
you
she's
know, I
gonna, like-
want straight teeth, you know, that's why I have
Okay.
braces, you know, that's gonna
You
make me more
today with
attractive.
straight teeth versus
Okay.
you in 10 years.
so-
Then me
confused,
today
though.
with straight teeth, yes.
Okay.
I think me today.
Me today.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you, if you look at the thumbnail that we're going to have up of this one, it's my picture when I was 24 years old, just got elected to Congress. I look hot as shit, and I've gained like 15.
look better now.
Well, I've gained like 15 pounds since then, and I'm significantly less attractive now. And I'm telling you, like I think that it's an objective truth. And again, this is something that I want to hit on later in the conversation when we get past some of these questions. We've lost objective truths in the world, and I think that for the majority, and I'm not talking about any like kind of the P word or anything weird like young people. I think the younger you are, generally you are significantly more attractive when you're young than when you're old,
preach.
especially for women.
Yeah.
It
I think
depends.
a lot of men age really like.
Well,
fine
yeah, because I
wine.
mean, like you can be a silver fox
Honestly,
and like
yeah,
a freaking
silver
like
fox,
worth 30. Because remember, like I dated a girl who made an income that was insane. Her yearly salary was insane. She's a killer. She's amazing, and she was like very married to her job, and she's a wonderful woman. But like I don't care. I do not give a shit. Whereas for like guys, a lot of women give so much more credence. Like they want you to become like a successful, amazing man. That's why guys are more attractive generally when they get older, whereas girls are more attractive in their young 20s. That's my opinion.
because they like are. I feel like
Right, they
they're
built their
more
life
yeah,
up,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It depends because when I was like 20,
Yeah.
21, I don't think I looked as good. I don't know.
Okay.
That's just-
By the way, AB Check, thank you for the gifted memberships.
Yeah, I think it's.
I mean, I would just say those of you who said you're going to be more physically attractive at 90, you're delusional. And even those of you who said you're going to be more physically attractive in 10 years, no offense, you're also delusional. Like it's just you guys are trying to say it's subjective. Like it's just like, is it
You're saying
ostensibly
age is
possible?
ugly.
Like if you guys want to make some like argument to like an exceptional sort of argument where like, well, what about an 18-year-old girl who was obese and she had acne and blah, 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 blah. And then like she lost all the weight and she got Accutane and yeah, maybe she's going to be
Age and
more.
health by itself. Age is not ugly.
Yeah, like
aging
age
is not
doesn't
ugly.
depend on
What?
how
It
you
doesn't.
look.
It's
Well,
not
there's a
gonna
fantastic
deteriorate.
country song
Mine-
by a fantastic American philosopher where it says, every man just wants younger women and faster horses. And it's just,
Yeah, and I don't
Yo,
think
Flan
anyone's
Life, thank you, man.
saying
Appreciate
aging
it.
is ugly, but I do think that there's a lot
There's
to
a
say that
prime
when
time.
people are in their prime,
Yeah.
they're gonna be more significantly more attractive than they're 40, and that's just a fact.